I made a video a couple of days ago, informing you guys about what I've been under as far as my identity getting stolen. And what I've been, taking as far as steps, as far as making sure my identity stays intact, getting my accounts back that I lost, and stuff like that. Um, so far, I've been successful, but in other ways, I haven't been successful. And I'm still going through that battle because the people out there that's behind us, they're not going to stop, and and they're going to continue to keep doing what they're doing. You know, and so it's always a battle with this, and hopefully that it's in some way, shape, or form that it dies down because it's been taking a toll on me. To be straight, and I'm going to take the necessary steps for me to keep doing that to make sure that my identity is secure. So last night, as I'm getting ready to wind down to before I go to sleep, like I always do every night, you know, watch some TV and then slowly go to sleep. But don't leave the TV on; just cut it off. And I'm a night owl. I've always been a night owl since I was a kid, and you know, just going through my normal routine like I used to do, and you know, yeah, just sitting there, what I'm saying. And, as I'm sitting there getting ready to go through the proper channels that I need to take as far as what I'm gonna watch and stuff like that, um, I was just laying there, and all of a sudden, because I had put security checks on everything that I had, that I've gotten back, right? Because obviously I know these people had got a hold to it, and I had to I had to take some steps to really, really, really lock down, the accounts that I got back because I know these people was in it before, and I had to make sure I put some extra security checks. So I was on there. No, I wasn't on there, but I was, like I said, laying down, and I got I got a notification from Microsoft, right? Because Microsoft is um, one of the accounts. I mean, one of the accounts that I use, right? And I had I had got a notification saying that someone had used my email to sign into my Xbox. Because on my Xbox, I play Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So I had got off the game earlier, and just doing, like I said, the proper steps I need to do before I go to sleep. And once I got the notification, I'm like, wait a minute, I cut the game off. I wasn't doing nothing. So what's going on? So I got this email. Um, it's in my phone, so I can't. Because I don't know how to do. I tried inserting before, and I was successful, but I don't know how to use it to do that. So I have to tell y'all. But I did take a picture of some activity, right? So I'll just tell y'all what happened when I first seen the notification. I seen the notification that someone signed into my email to our Xbox, right? So I went and did my checks to see if somebody was in there, right? Just in there acting like they're me, even though they don't have my Xbox and things like that. They could be doing it from some other things, some other Xbox that they got, or whatever, right? Or whatever they have, they could be doing it. So I went through the checks, and I'm like, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. But one of the other accounts that I use is Yahoo, and I've been having Yahoo for years. And I saw one of my notifications pop up because I got things in conjunction with each other to where anytime I see something go that happens, it goes off on both, right? So I seen the notification on Microsoft, but it was on Yahoo too, that they was doing this. So I immediately went to Yahoo, even though I don't use it that much. It's just a backup email. I went to Yahoo immediately, right, to check to see what's going on, right? And once I did that, man, obviously, again, because I had Yahoo for multiple years, and I had a picture up there, from years ago when I was like in my 20s, Um, but I didn't think to take off because my stuff was secure. I thought through the years, right? And the people, like whoever it is that was doing the stuff before the scamming, again, mind you, I haven't had any issues since I did my security checks and got some things, signed up for some things to lock down my accounts and things like that. I didn't have no activity. And lo and behold, people somehow, some way, right, got into my Yahoo, right? And I think they got to my Yahoo because of old passwords that I had because they was trying to do whatever they can to get in, right? And I guess what happened was that I didn't catch it because I was double checking my accounts to see if there's any unusual activity, right? I was checking to see if I missed anything, and everything looked like it was on the up and up. But I guess I missed this. So I checked, and I'm like, man, how the hell are they able to get into my Yahoo? And I'm up here, I'm getting ready to lay down, go to sleep, right? I'm getting tired, man. And once I seen it, I got amped up, man. I was up, and I was up for like the next 2 or 3 hours just trying to get these folks out of my email because it was in my email, right? And what they did to my other email, the main email that I used, they got in there and did like a mass blast. And for those of you that don't know what a mass blast is that a mass blast is that they're going to try to send out a whole bunch of information on somebody else's account and send it to multiple, right, to see what they can retrieve. And so they was doing that, right? They was doing that in my old email that I used that I got back, and they did it on this email that I had, the secondary email, and I seen it last night, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on, man? Like I'm like JP, you done did everything you done did, man. What's the deal, bro? Like, what's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you missed something, and I'm like, damn, man. Like, again, we only humans. We know, again, you can never be too careful. People are gonna make mistakes, and I guess that was a mistake that I overlooked that I didn't see. And I went in there and I seen the mass blast, but I caught it very fast. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting up here saying, as I'm talking, I'm saying, stupid bastards, and just saying all kind of crazy stuff because I was pissed off because I'm like, they're trying it again. You know what I'm saying? They're trying it again. So I was able to see the detection, right, that they was using a mass blast because it was multiple email accounts up under mine, and at that time I started deleting them, so I wasn't taking up pictures, but I was able to take one because I was in the heat of the moment. I was just thinking about getting rid of it because these people work fast, so I got was working right along with them. They probably wasn't expecting me to be up because that's what scammers do, man. They expect people to be tired, sleepy, not being up on their accounts, not being up on their stuff, and so they end up laying down. And when they lay down, that's how they get in and change the stuff. So that's what they did, and I caught it, and I went in there immediately to start deleting, right, and removing stuff. And so I'm gonna show y'all pictures that I've seen because this is one of the emails out of the mass blast emails that they were sending out, right? But what I've noticed is from my old email, it was the same people doing this. The same people doing this shit because I've seen some names that was familiar, right? And I don't know if y'all, I'm gonna show y'all this picture, right? But I want y'all to tell me if this email, it ain't showing the whole thing, but if y'all can let me know if it was something that was familiar that I've showed on here that y'all seen before. Let me know if this is familiar because I think it's familiar from what I've seen. And I even kept the old emails from the scamming people before that did this shit, so I'll know how to catch on, right? So look at this. Now, mind you, when I show y'all this is stuff that I use, right? Or stuff that I used to use, right? This is a picture I took after I was removing the emails. It was a bunch of emails that was shown, right? So I was deleting, right? And these things popped up and I didn't know. And I got confused. I was wondering what they was doing because it was trying everything. So look, y'all see that? Hopefully it's not backwards, man. But yeah, there was one of the individuals, man, that was on there doing in my shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing it, and so the like shit I from California, I haven't used that in years, man. But that was attached to my emails, and so they was sending out that mass blast so they can go ahead and retrieve some information, right? So, now mind you, the Uber, I locked that down. Um, ID.me, I locked that down from the California Employment Development Department. That was some years ago, but that's stuff that they was trying to get on because I guess when they send that mass blast, it attaches to everything that I use, right? And so, yeah, I was just taking it out, man. And something told me, right, after I did this, because I was so pissed off, I lost sleep. I lost like 3 or 4 hours of sleep last night, y'all. Like, I was angry as hell, man, because I'm like, damn, these people are not going to stop, man. These people are going to let it die down and then try it again. Even though when they try again, they're going to fail because I got the triple security checks on everything, right? It's just that I guess when I overlooked this, they was able to bypass some stuff that I didn't lock down because I didn't cut off my two-step verification with this. And if I did do it, then they had a pass key, right, that was attached to my account. So I had took the mass blast emails out, right? Took those out. Took the I took the pass key off, right? Because again, I have the app of the Yahoo app on my phone, and so they don't show certain features. So I had to go on the browser to just look this shit up. And once I was able to get back in my account, I had to get back in my account because I wanted to see what was attached to my email. And it was showing it was a pass key, right? Which a pass key can, if for none of you guys that don't know, the pass key can bypass everything that you put in your phone is locking down, right? Even fingerprints, if they got it attached, right? Because they could do it and they could do some shit to where it can bypass it. But the only way they can do that is if their phone is attached to the email, which their phone was, right? And get this, man, the same person that did this, right? From when I was tussling with them on Cash App when they was trying to log into my shit before they locked me out, before I was able to get it back, so a time or two back. It was the same iPhone, right? Or it could have been another iPhone, right? But I don't know. But it was the thing said it was a pass key that was under that person that had their phone attached. It was the same iPhone, man, that tried this shit. And I'm like, damn, again, these people, and they're not gonna give up. And I seen, right, some of the stuff they were saying on my, trying to refer to me, but it was referring to me in like their language. It was English, but it was kind of weird how they was talking, right? And um, I had seen it, right, and I was like, these people are just not gonna give up, man. So I had did all that, I removed everything, called it, removed everything, because once I took their phone off, that's how they was be able to gain access because they did it through a phone. And I removed that and I cut on this two-step verification quickly, right? So I haven't seen no more activity after that, and I was able to lay down, to lay down and finally go to sleep. But I was just kind of spooked, like, damn, these people are gonna be at it again. Like, I had to go through all the stuff I put lockdown on. I had to go look through my identity theft applications that I signed up for and stuff like that, just to make sure that there wasn't no activity, no unusual activity. And I didn't see anything, right? Because they would have alerted me like they did when these people got in. And man, I was able to finally go to sleep, man. But I'm telling you, y'all, if y'all haven't had any issues, or if y'all had something like this going on, man, check your shit, man. Check it out, man, because these people are not gonna stop. They're gonna let it die down, like, for a while, and then start up again. Because remember, I had got scammed on Halloween, and here it is, the 15th, and these people still at it. So these people are not going to stop doing what they're doing, y'all. And I got to be, this is just as much as they on top of their stuff, I got to be on top of mine. And this is just one of them when I got the detection, right? So I'm always constantly checking my stuff. I'm always just looking at everything that I've missed, you know, and just seeing what I can change, right? Yeah, it's crazy, man. It amped me back up and made me start rethinking about the stuff that I've been going through again. But mind you, when that happened, right, because they was able to get in, right, and I caught it, I changed my password immediately to the point to where even the password that I put out, I got to make sure the stuff that I had, I got to make sure I take a screenshot of it to make sure I don't forget it, because it's a long ass difficult password to where if the human brain won't be able to remember this shit because it's mixed up of so much stuff. So, I had to make sure I took a picture of it to make sure I have it. So when I want to get into my stuff, I can get into it. But man, y'all, I'm telling you, these people are relentless, man. They are relentless as hell, and they'll keep on. Especially they prey on people too who's not really savvy with devices or anything like that, because they know for a fact they're easy targets. And I'm one of the people that, because I'm not too savvy with any type of computer devices or phones or whatever. I mean, I'm basic with my phone, but I don't know a lot. You know what I'm saying? And they prey on that stuff, and that's how they was able to slip through the back door with getting into my through a pass key on my email, man. But I was able to be. I'm lucky I was up that I caught this stuff, because again, these people wait till you go wind down, right? And I'm a night owl, so even when they thinking I'm sleeping, I ain't sleeping. I'm up. So they can make these attempts all they want to. Like last night, they didn't succeed, but they tried very diligently, real fast. And again, you got to be just as quick as they is, because if you don't, they'll lock you out to shit, and you won't be able to get back in. Like I'm going through still with my Instagram. My Instagram, it's been 2 weeks, and I still can't get in there because they changed everything in my Instagram. And I feel like every day that passes, they're able to gain access. I mean, they're able to just do some shit and pose like they me, and they got all my pictures and know what I look like and shit like that, and just make changes, man. And I'm still fighting to get that back. And the reason why I'm fighting to get that back, because they got my shit, man. And I know they have it, right? But still, I want to be able to lock that down, because they could be utilizing that shit for something else that I don't know about. But I'm locked out of my account, and I can't get in there. You know what I'm saying? I cannot get in there, and it's bugging the hell out of me, because I got everything else back except for that. I cannot, because again, the Instagram, their shit is trash, man. You can't, for somebody who's trying to get their stuff back, it's gonna take a while, man. And for me, I have anxiety, thinking about this shit, because these people have on my Instagram, because I never really use it for a lot of stuff, just to look at pictures, have pictures that have people, that friends and family that I have be on there, added to my Instagram, and certain little other stuff that I do on Instagram, right? But I barely be on there, and I didn't put anything on there as far as no payment methods, no nothing. And these people that got on there, that I changed everything around, changed my email, changed the email, I changed everything. The only thing I was able to know that my account is still up is because I typed in my name, right, and it still shows up with my picture, right? But I can't. As far as everything else, like my number, my email, all that stuff has changed, and they added a credit card. So you have to add a credit card to where you got to put your credit card in and have to recognize it in order to know if it's me, right? And I didn't put nothing on there, so I know for a fact that was a red flag. So they changed everything. So I don't even know what to do at this point, man. I'm trying to find ways to be able to get my account back, y'all, as far as that. But as far as everything else is cool. I'm telling y'all, man, just stay on top of your stuff, man. This stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? This stuff ain't nothing to play with. You know what I mean? And people out there, they don't give a damn what you got going on. They'll ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to let them ruin mine. So that's why I do the stuff that I do. Even though when you think I'm not worried about it, I'm worried about it. You know what I'm saying? So again, y'all, sorry if I'm being redundant, but again, I wanted to tell y'all that, because this is what really happened last night. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no damn sleep. I mean, I did get sleep, but I didn't get enough sleep that I needed, man. I don't know if I can tell in my face, but Stuff is stressful, man. It's so stressful. So, that's all I got, y'all. This again, man. Pay attention. Pay attention. This shit has got me amped up so bad to where every day I'm checking for something. Even if I'm relaxing, I'm doing something else, I'm double checking and triple checking now, because these people are not going to stop. These people are going to let the shit die down. They're going to come back. You know what I'm saying? And if you got to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of security on top of your stuff that you use, do that, man, so they won't get in. Because these people will do whatever they can to act like they you, just to gain a little bit of something. Even if it's not a lot, they'll do whatever to get something. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful. Be very mindful when you're out here doing whatever you're doing out here in the world and on online, like I am now, right? Even though I'm online making this video, right, I'm still being cautious. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this stuff has got me shook up to my core, man. And I'm not trying to live my life like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on my life doing what I need to do, man. But these people out here shady as hell, man. Crazy, man. So, yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Be great, be positive, man. Stay in grace, and just keep moving forward, man. But don't let this stuff like this ruin you, man, because it's not gonna ruin me. I don't give a damn what the situation is. I'm gonna tell you people right now who's out there coming for me. You keep trying, but you won't succeed. I'm on you like you on to me. Just remember that. So y'all take care of yourself, man, and I'll see y'all in the next video.